It was the sound like something ripping through the sky. No, not exactly like an explosion, but rather like the heavens splitting open, wide, open, and then the darkness. You do remember the crash of 1990? Of course, it was the one they had predicted 2 years earlier. One of the commuter bus on the rapid road would figure in a freak accident, but it was much, much worse than any soothsayer could have imagined. But I was fortunate enough to have been identified by the shoe on one unmangled foot. I was a daily commuter on Manila's road. It was a dreadful experience, to say the least.
Station. Okay. Is it proper? Ay, guys! Tayuman station!
Oh my god, Tayuman is so far.
Depriving the typical passenger of a normal oxygen supply and whatever right one had over the safety of one's feet. Newly purchased shoes, the occurrence of passenger being trapped by the throng.
Okay, to our passengers, we're here in Tayuman Station.
And unable to alight at their points of destination was quite frequent.
Have a nice day, sir. Take care. Have a nice day. Hey, ma'am. Take care. Take care, ma'am.
I stood there, scared shitless at first, then submitting to belief as these pistols passed right through me. I must have been run over 200 times. That is the absence of feeling, the quality that marks this truly non-existence. The crash of 1990 was gory, shocking and sensational for the average citizen, but the experience itself was painful only for those victims who lived through it. Because, as any dead person will tell you, life is pain. You may be amused to know exactly what it was I happened to be doing that fateful day of the great crash. Actually, I had just come from Tayuman, where I conducted a casual survey of the million types of religious figurines on festive display. Among the regular occupants of the shops on this street were spooky life-size saints miniatures that fit the palm of one's hand, and doll-like statues complete with the wardrobes that matched whatever miraculous deeds they had performed. Their complexions ranged from severely peach to pellucid pale.
Welcome to Tayuman. The street was named after Tayum. Here in Tayuman, where you can find many religious stores. The St. Paul store has been the well-known stores here in Tayuman. As a Catholic, we are making life-size saints miniatures.
Father, did you worship saints?
No, we are just making miniatures for us to be reminded that these saints make something or sacrificing something for God. It serves as our inspiration and motivation. Did you wish something for them or making something? Yes, of course. We are praying for them to tell God that we are blessed and thankful.
Some saints' faces were cheery, others unbearably grim. Many were so stingy with their smiles. One could hardly detect their pleasant dispositions unless one squinted hard and had a generous imagination. These religious shops could very well melt the customer who was too guilt-prone, Those 1,000 pairs of eyes relentlessly stared down the Happle soul and demanded a penitent's behavior for failure to purchase a Stampita at least. There were shelves full of prayer cards, blessing for any occasions, and any vocations the Lord indulges in those who love their work. At day's end, I left Tayuman confronted by a certain malaise. It was strange that, for all their holy merchandise, I could not muster even the slightest fervor uttered in 1,000 pairs of eyes, which gazed longingly and long-sufferedly. Tayuman was to me a weird kind of street. Something surreal seemed to wreck the alleys. I recall my very first visit there, an assuming little fruit stand to the street.
Can I have this now? No? No, I don't want. How much? 50 pesos, ma'am. Yeah, I can buy that. Wait, how many po? One bundle. Okay. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Ma'am. Paano ba yan? Ito ba yan?
So one thing I will always regret is never having settled with my sister. It really is unfortunate that you up and left and never came back to see how ugliness fermented in your absence. I know you would have derived great pleasure from seeing how absolutely wasted I was. The sight of me, unable to feed myself, would have sent you into hysterics.
Sis, come, I prepare breakfast for you.
I miss my senses, or rather, can get used to not having them during times of reverie, when no one remembers. A human being would compare to it feeling like a favorite toy that's been discarded. It is only when I am taught of in someone modeling moment that the senses return but vaguely. We no longer experience human sensation here.
Okay, payment.
How much? Go to
The pesos.
Oh my god, it's so expensive.
Payment station.
Tayuman, how
Payment
much?
station.
Tayuman.
2 pesos.
Tayuman, how much?
2 pesos only. Your $2. 100 pesos for you.
Oh my god. You're so mean.
Okay na daw. Okay, payment.
I have a bed for rain or shine. If the change is best for
Thank you.
No, I think rain or
Hey,
shine will be.
can you dinner jar?
Rain or shine.
What's your payment?
Rain or shine. Later.
Later.
I think rain or shine will be. No, get some.
Oh, do you accept credit card?
I think
Oh
rain
my
or
god. I'll come back. Payment station.
You know the shoes. It's always 3 months. Oh my god. I love rain or shine.
pinaka-broken is the one who's volleyball player.
James, yeah.
No? I think
It's James, yeah.
oh,
Oh, it's raining.
Okay.
You, what's your bet? Rain or shine or sunbeam?
Tineo?
funny.
Very good.
Joking.
And walay. Very good. Hey, miss. Hey! Our boss is out of control!